Is human potential capable of anything?
He goes, anything?
I don't know.
Yes.
Is death a new beginning?
Yes.
Why does, I don't like these questions, but I'm going to ask you. Why does God not intervene when evil takes root in people?
Griffin raises up his palm. He goes, first, let's look at evil. You're saying evil, and you're able to identify evil because you're placing judgments on it. You're saying, this is rewarded and this is okay, and this is not rewarded and this is not okay. This is bad. Evil. God doesn't see good or bad. He doesn't have judgment. So why would he come in and interfere with something that you partook and manifested? Because if your belief around it is evil, then you're feeding it that vibration. So when other people are experiencing it, it's evil. And then we all collectively decide it's wrong. And then we try to weed it out of existence or shame people if they say, hey, let people be who people are. And he said, so once we collectively do that and decide that it's wrong, and then we have a belief or a faith system that there's a God or an omnipresent being that's larger or bigger than us, that's supposed to care for us and love us. And then God doesn't react when something evil happens. Whew. He says you have to understand that God, the omnipresent being, doesn't have judgment. He lets us, she lets us be whoever we want to be and create whatever we want to create and co-create and lets us stay in it.
Griffin, can I school you?
Yes.
The teacher's always quiet while giving a test.
So, like, God is always quiet when there's a test?
Right.
That's excellent.
Thank you.
He
Okay.
wasn't saying anything. He was waiting for me to get it, and I was waiting for him to say something. It was just like a weird.
No, but I get what you're saying is deeper, that there's no right or wrong and da-da-da, but I just think it's funny. The teacher's always quiet when she passes out the test, right?
I like that. Maybe we need to do a brand of tattoos like that.
Right? Exactly. Exactly. Um, Will robots take over the world in the future?
No.
Are we the biggest threat to humanity?
Yep, yep. Just after you asked that question, it went around your halo again.
It did?
Hmm.
What is it, Jamie?
I don't know. It's a tiny little ball of white light, and it doesn't move across the room like the other ones do with the headlights.
Hmm. Um, bu- 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 Are beliefs and superstitions the same?
Yes. Imagine superstitions. He says you have to believe in them for them to be real, but
Right,
they're normally negatively wired. Like if you don't do this, something's going to happen, which is the total karma thing that I just don't sign up for.
right. Does understanding philosophy lead to progress?
Not necessarily, no.
Is there a species more advanced than humans in the universe?
In our universe?
Uh-huh.
In our universe. Okay, I'm going to try to describe what he's showing in my head. In our universe, there are other species, but they don't look like us. They don't act like us. It's almost like a cluster of cells. And I wouldn't think that a cluster of cells or something that basic would be more advanced, but the way that they communicate, and care for the larger whole is way more advanced. So he's going to say yes because those are the measurements he's putting on the question.
Okay, I love this question. Would this world be better or be worse without teachers and formal education?
The world would be worse without teachers. I can see that the world would be better without formal education.
Yes.
If we adopted, if we went back to where we came from and based our skills on what we experienced rather than what we learned, we would find a lot more connection and a lot more love and a lot more caring to what we're consuming and using around us to even stay alive on Earth. Yeah, that makes sense.
Right. I agree because I don't know, I guess things have grown in a lot of ways, but when I was in school, it feels like if you don't fit in a certain box, you're told, I don't know, you just sit there so lost,
Mm.
instead of enhancing the things that you are good at, like it's like when you were in school, Griffin, we got called in third grade because you were the one tapping your leg. And my dad, being a professor, said, um, it's like jail for Griffin school to sit still. He's like, have you seen me throw a football? Let's go outside. You know what I'm saying? And it's like jail. And they wanted us to medicate him, to pin him down, and because he was the one tapping his leg. And they're legally not even supposed to say that to you. But it's because they have 30 kids to control. And he's just got too much energy to sit there. You know what I'm saying? It's really sad. Yeah. Yeah.
He says, thank God I have good parents.
Right. Right. Yeah, it's really sad. And for that to come from my dad being a professor who was so about education, like he was like, he thought teachers need to get off their ass, he said, and things need to change. And you can't just, you got to mix it up. Times are changing, things are changing, diets have changed, people have more energy. The teachers have to, we can't teach the same way from a podium for everybody.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Griffin
true.
agrees with that. There's more connection when you own up to the learning styles of all the kids in the room. And he says it
Exactly.
doesn't scatter it out or water it down, it makes it better.
Exactly. Anything you want to add, Chris? Because I want to ask Jamie a personal question.
I did it again.
Is
No,
it a
he likes this speed round.
uh-huh?
And he says, he said, I would love to send out to everybody and go, do what's your speed round question?
Okay.
And just collaborate them. And then we take like 10 minutes and we do speed round.
Okay.
He
Okay.
goes, those are great.
Okay. I have a million more. Um, so um, so you like doing that? That's fun. I didn't work you too hard. You need a
No, he
nap.
loves it.
Okay.
Loves it,
Good.
loves it, loves it.
Okay, so let's do more of that. And then anything more you wanted to add, Griff, or anybody?
He
No.
says, I love you.
I love you so much. Is the person behind me or whatever good, Jamie, or bad?
Good.
Okay, good. Um, do you think they're here for the reading? Or they're just with me?
They're just with you. I don't think they're here because we're doing this.
They've just
And
been with me.
it goes up and around your head. And then one time it went down, back around your head. But I love it just goes around you.
Okay. Cool, cool.
And white. All of it's white.
White's good, right?
Angelic. It's very high energy.
Right. I've been told I have an angel with me sometimes. I've been told that when I walked into a grocery store, someone told me, I saw an angel with you. Isn't that weird?
You're like, hi, nice to meet you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I was like, she can hang around or he.